I just read.
Wait. One rooster in the hen house can't compete with all the clucking going on around here.
Ooh.
You could have just told us to shut up.
I don't want to. I don't want to interrupt you because I'm a nice guy.
If you're going to be late, interrupt me. I
Mhm.
don't hold this. Hello,
Hey,
Larry.
Larry.
Jeanette.
Hey, Larry.
Hello, Jeanette. Hello, Larry.
Hello, John. Hi,
Hello,
Besides,
Connie.
John. Hi,
Besides,
Annie.
I can just blame you guys for me being late. That's all.
Ah,
I see how it goes.
yeah.
I could have said, "Well, we're waiting on Joe to get. We're waiting on Joe to show up, so we can just blame her on her too."
She's still getting an error.
I sent her the link directly, but I also tried with my phone, and I got a 404 error as well. But I had to relog into StreamYard, and then I got in right away.
Oh, okay.
So
I got one of those the other day too.
But I also restart. Yeah, because I restarted my phone the other day too, and that's why I was getting errors all the time. Just had to relog into stuff. That's all. No
Yeah.
big deal. Hey, everybody, how's it going? Happy Friday night, evening,
I'm going to have puppy steaks.
puppy steaks.
Puppy steaks.
Because her dog's driving her crazy.
He's just being annoying tonight.
Wait, they're not puppies. They're not puppies anymore, though.
He's 3. He's still a puppy.
It's not a puppy.
He's still a puppy. He's a puppy.
It's like 21.
That's like a
It's not
puppy.
really a puppy.
I call my dog a puppy, and he'll be 3 next month.
They're still puppies. Just like your kids are always babies.
No, only my
Seems-
only my firstborn's a baby.
Did I tell you guys what my Oh, I did tell you that my oldest grandson and his fiance is gonna start trying to have a baby.
Oh.
I put in my order for a girl, but I'll take a boy too. But yeah. So I am making a baby blanket.
Does that feel good?
I started it this afternoon. It's the same as yarn, but it's really super soft. That's why, and I have lots of it. So
Do not lick my face. Nope.
is that the young one?
That's Cash.
Oh, Cash.
Oh, Holly wouldn't reach up that high. She's not that big.
Oh, okay.
She's about half his size. I gave you your treats in the living room. You're not getting them again. And if Anthony changed location,
You were pretty vague on your black, by the way.
I know.
Okay,
I did
black
that
background.
because
she
did
did
that.
that because I keep guessing what she's going to make.
I wanted to make darn sure that everyone else had a chance.
A beautiful picture, though.
But thank you. But Joe's the one who figured it out first.
Yeah, because I was out chasing the dog.
I know. And Beth's like, I don't see Joe. I'm like, she's hiding. So yeah. You know, I have to go like vague, really vague to keep you guys guessing, right?
Mm-hmm. Has everybody heard the new song that's out this year? Chipmunks roasting over an open fire?
No. I have
Have you heard
not.
the Crochet song?
What?
Which one?
Have you heard the Crochet song?
I've heard a couple. Which one?
I don't know. What crochet
I,
song?
I can't remember her name, but I saw she's like, I got the song stuck in my head. Why did somebody make this crochet song? See if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. I'll send it through the messenger. It,
You
yeah,
know
it,
what's
it's like a rock crochet
Hey,
song.
Beth. My feet can't make up their mind if they're too hot or too cold. So I'll put them halfway in my house shoes.
I have mine on, but my feet get warm, then I just take them off and drop them on the floor sometimes, and sometimes I sit them on the table because if they get cold, I want to be able to reach them.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jeanette. Take a pain pill. It's this daggone weather. And do not go outside. It's supposed to be very icy in the morning.
She's still having issues. That's weird.
Still think she needs to dump her cookies. Oh, excuse me. I did not get my nap, Jeanette. I tried really hard, but it just didn't happen. I did get to sit down for 15 minutes, put my feet up.
This is the
So,
one. This is the song that she's talking.
you know all the work that was going on at my house, right?
Yep. Is it
For
done?
some silly reason, I thought it was going to be done after today, right? So I go outside, and the guys had finished the garage, and I says, "Oh, it's all installed." He goes, "Yeah, but the guys that are over there on the other side of the house, once they're done, they have to come and do the trim. But if they don't get the trim done today, then they're going to come back next week and do the trim, and then I have to put the weather stripping on it." And I go, "Oh, okay." And he goes, "And then the next day they're going to come back and start ripping all the siding off the two parts of the front of the house." I'm like, "What? I didn't know that was happening." I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah, if they're going to replace it, they have to replace all of it so it'll match.
Well, no, because it matches, but that part was damaged, and I went back and I looked through the paperwork, and it does say that the right here from the door right here to the corner, that siding is damaged, and then the siding next on the other side by my window was damaged, so they have to. Hi, Joe. They have to. They have to do it too. So they're going to be ripping it off and doing it. And then by then, the windows should be here because they first sent the windows out. And when they opened the windows, they were broke. So they had to reorder the windows. And then the new windows came. And then all of the stuff to go along with the windows didn't come.
At least they didn't ask you what they asked us. We ordered when Bill put the rooms on the back of the house. Andrew wanted I don't know if it's a bow window or a bay window. We made him a reading seat so he could sit in the window and read.
Like a bay window.
And when they unboxed it to put it up, it was broken. You're like, "Well, do you want another one?" And I was just standing there looking at him like, "What do you think, genius? I'm gonna pay for a broken window."
No, I want to put the broken one in, and you can come and repair it after.
Well, they didn't even ask. I didn't even know the first set was broke. They just said they had to reorder it because it was damaged, and that they had already reordered it because they have to put it in brand new because it's to do with the insurance.
Yep.
We put in an insurance
Be done right.
thing. It has to be perfect. And now I'm going to tell you what they did on the wall over here is more than what was there before.
Oh,
Because when they started pulling off the siding, the insulation was super thin styrofoam, and it was just flying all over the place.
yeah, it was dead.
Well, no, it was just super cheap. You could almost see through it, and they could tell that's the way it was. But the insulation they put in is waterproof. It has waterproofing on both sides. It's this thick.
Yeah.
And it's much better. And they bolted it into the house where that other stuff wasn't even connected.
You'll see a huge difference in your heating and cooling bills now.
Yes. The only part of the house that does not have that now is the just right here on the porch, and then one little section on the side and the back of the house is the only part that didn't. Huh?
18. When was your house built? 1806 or something like that.
Yeah, it's 100 over 140 years old. But the house was wood before, and when they put the siding on, whenever they did it, they used cheap insulation. So.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Crystal.
Hey, Chris.
Oh, hey, Bessie. Hey, Greg. Hey, Larry. You guys are distracting me. Oh, I was dealing with JoJo. Hey, Joe. How's it going? Funny got in?
Hey, it's going. Hi, everyone.
Glad you made it.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck the problem was.
See, Beth, Joe's not hiding anymore.
And just in time for it's 10:30. So, oh, John.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Annie.
If you have a snowball in your left hand and a snowball in your right hand, what do you have?
A pair of
this
balls.
is going to be like a bad joke, but it's like, what's his name? Frosty's balls.
You have Frosty's full attention. Yeah, Beth was worried about you, Joe. She thought we were setting you up.
I am out of hiding now.
She really does exist.
Beth, Joe, you been talking to Herb today? What's going on?
I talked a little bit to him, but he's leaving most of the groups.
I know,
I'm not
I've
doing
seen his messages. Like, what?
I'll have to talk to you in another time.
All right. Oh, thanks for joining the live. We'll see y'all later. Joe.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, Greg.
Hello, Greg.
Oh, and what we were talking about earlier, don't you all feel like you're bugging me because you're not? Because I asked.
What happened?
We'll tell you later.
Okay. Everybody's telling everybody stuff later.
Bad. It's just a reminder for my brain fog. Because I can't remember anything. You made my arm bleed.
I'm sorry. You didn't mean to.
Oh, that. Yeah, right.
Cash climbed right up on me. It's like, I want your attention. At least your nose is wet tonight. I know.
So, what's everybody's plans for tonight? What do you want to see? What do you want to do? What do you want to accomplish?
I am working on the tablecloth right now.
I would like to accomplish world peace, and I would like to see $1 million in my bank account.
Wow.
Other than that, I'm pretty much open.
Okay, both of those are actually plausible, but world peace, it involves your little world, your direct family, which is your little world.
I would be totally good with just world peace in my little family.
That's one. Number two, the $1 million in your bank account would be fine, but you have to pay it back because it was a bank error. So it's there and gone.
That would be my luck.
Hi, Angela.
All you said was you wanted to see it in your account. You didn't say you wanted to be able to spend it out of your account.
Hi, Angela. Yes, Beth, I get you.
Is tonight going to be a bingo night or no?
Do you want bingo tonight?
I don't know. I don't care. I'm just crocheting away.
We can do bingo.
Are we going to use the same? Are we going to use the same numbers, or are we going to switch numbers?
Oh my God! You want?
No. Let's keep the same numbers till next 2 weeks.
Yes, we'll
And
keep
then-
the same number.
Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't know if you talked to Jess or not.
Yes, I talked to Jess. So bingo is ours now. We can do what we want with it.
Oh, she don't want to do it anymore?
Jess is taking a hiatus off of YouTube's for a bit. That I can explain later on as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Understood.
So yes, we can. But I can do some woodworking. I can do some crocheting. You guys can do some crocheting. I can do some bingo, and we can do whatever we want to do.
And you all should see the family of snow people that Jeanette already has.
Well, doesn't she have like 30 ready to go?
Oh,
Last
Sherry
count
said
I saw.
she's got more. She's making
Oh,
more.
she sent those out already. Holy crap! Look at Jeanette. Way to go.
Yeah, Beth says everything is a secret around here. Yes, it is.
Well,
No,
Yes,
this
Beth,
isn't. I'm making a baby blanket. That's
Beth,
not
if you want to join us, Beth, if you join us later in the hangout, you'll find out what's going on too.
I won't be there, so someone will have to fill me in.
You already know about it though. I told you earlier.
No, I don't. No, I didn't hear it.
You
I
said
wasn't there.
You said you were doing gift cards or gift
Oh,
cards.
that part.
Okay.
Yes, that part. Yes, I did know.
The more you know.
And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power.
Yes, it is. Okay.
Everything's always a secret.
As long
around
as you
here.
don't empower the wrong people.
True.
Well, Trump is your new president, and he wants to bring in 15% tariffs on everything out of the U.S. into Canada. So I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
I plead the fifth.
I'm pleading that fifth too.
Me too.
No, it does not look good, Jeanette. But it's supposed to be nice tomorrow. I think it's supposed
you
to
want
be
to
nice up into the 50s
you
tomorrow. No,
want to
Jeanette
see
said
my
our
weather?
didn't look good.
Hold on a second. I'll show you my weather.
Yeah, we're thankful for our weather, Jeanette, when you see John's. I just
Okay.
11 o'clock tomorrow night.
There's a quick peek at it right there. It's very blurry though. Okay, so
very
tomorrow -6. I'll translate these for you after. Okay. Tomorrow's -6, Sunday's -5, Monday +3, Tuesday +1, Christmas Day -2. And it's not going down below -7 for the next 2 weeks.
Is that Celsius or Fahrenheit?
That's Celsius.
Okay.
So Monday being +2. Let me pull this up, my converter here. So +2 on Monday will be 35 Fahrenheit.
That's not bad.
Christmas Day being -2 will be 28 Fahrenheit.
That's not bad.
Normal. That's what it's like here.
That's about normal.
Now, no, normally our Christmas mornings are -25 Fahrenheit.
I mean, for us, that's normal.
Hey, Mona.
Hey, Mona.
Because
Hey, Mona.
Right now here it's 26 degrees. It only got up to 33 today. Or no, 38. Tomorrow will be 45. Sunday 58. Don't do that to me, phone. Monday 52, 54. Christmas Day will be 51. This is really warm.
For Christmas, yeah.
For Christmas. Usually it's in the 40s. It's in the 50s. But
we got a bunch of snow on the ground, or
no snow. I have no snow in my.
I totally think we should just have a barbecue on Christmas Day because it's supposed to be in the 50s. Why not have a
Like
barbecue?
right
it's
now,
20, 23 here right now.
right now it's minus 11 Fahrenheit.
Yeah, that's
Fair.
Right, but yet the next 2 days it's going to freaking 32. Right,
That's the
like
way
what the
our
hell?
weather is doing too, though. I mean, you go from being in the 20s and 30s and back up into the 50s, bouncing.
Mine always does that in the
This is
winter.
crazy right now.
What's that? Climate change.
Yeah, right. I'm sorry. The weather here in the wintertime always does this jumping thing. January it's cold, and we do get a little bit of snow here. But as soon as January's over, we do this bump up and down for a month, and then we're into spring for about 3 weeks, and then we're right into summer.
Our coldest month generally is February.
Yeah, we usually get about 3 spring starts. One in February, and then it goes cold again and snow, and then one in March, and then one in April.
Oh my God!
Oh,
What's
but
this?
when it starts to get warm here in usually March, we're up into the 70s, and we don't go back. Usually go. We may have a day that we may drop back down, but usually not.
Hey Mona, we heard about your fun times in the airport.
What
Wow,
happened?
that was
I didn't hear, but I can
so.
imagine. Hey, Tracy.
Mona, so Mona, I'm just gonna give a synopsis of what happened. So Mona got dropped off the airport at like 8 o'clock in the morning.
Was that
Her flight
O'Hare? Or not O'Hare?
was in St. Louis.
Okay.
Okay, but she couldn't get on. She couldn't pass the gate to the boarding gate until 2 hours before her flight was leaving, but it wasn't leaving until 4 o'clock. So she had to stay in the airport side after security before she can get to the food area. Right.
Right.
She's stuck in limbo
Right.
all day, and she didn't get home till midnight or so.
I'm going to tell you, Mona, one thing that I do because I fly a lot. I mean,
Hey,
I'm
Trace.
flying anywhere from 2 to 5, 6 times. Well, I take trips, so it's 2 times each way or 2 times each trip. And I never, ever, ever go to the airport without food in my bag. That's something I learned. And an empty water bottle.
Oh, 2 in the morning, she said. 2 in the morning,
Oh.
she got home.
Yeah,
Like,
so I
Yeah.
I always take food with me, and I take an empty bottle, water bottle, through security, because then you can go to the drinking fountain all you want and fill it, and you can have little packets and make it. You had cookies. So I always take a sandwich. This is what I do. I take this mug right here. I fill it with food, and then I usually take a sandwich. So one time I was going through security, and it was really funny. They were teaching this kid, brand new kid. He was learning how to read the extra, to look through your bags, when it goes through the little thing. And he goes, "Sir, can you come here?" And he goes, "Yeah, what?" And he goes, "Is that a banana in her mug?" And he goes, "Yep, it's a banana in there." So I always take stuff. I never, because a few times I didn't, and then I got stuck and I regretted it. But I always have food with me.
Those are not food places in airports.
Well, I have.
Well, yeah, but she wasn't allowed to get to them until 2 hours before her flight, so she wasn't allowed past. Like she was allowed pre-clearance, but she was allowed full clearance.
Well, and not only that, sometimes the food in the airports are like 5 times higher than regular when you go to the regular, the exact same restaurant that's not in the airport.
Yep.
So I don't always
got you hostage.
Exactly. So I always take food with me, and that way I don't have to ever worry about it, because there was one time I got stuck in O'Hare for 7 hours with no food. And I didn't have any way of getting any food because I was on the opposite side of check-in. And I was just stuck there. My grandson, so 2 years ago, he flew to Chicago, from Hayes, that's an hour north from us. Well, there's no restaurants in the airport because there's only one gate. Little tiny airport, right? We dropped him off at 8:30. His flight was supposed to be at 10. And those little airports, you only have to be there an hour and a half early because they're just tiny. So we dropped him off and left and came home. By the time we get home, he sends me a message and he goes, Nana. And I go, aren't you on the plane yet? And he goes, we were. And then they deplaned us. I said, what's going on? And he goes, the plane is broken down. And I said, so what are you going to do? And they said, well, they let us go back into the airport. And I said, okay. And I says, but do you have to stay in that little room? And they said, no, they locked the doors so no one can come in, so we could come back through out of security. And I said, you don't have any food or anything. How long is this going to take? Because he was supposed to fly from Hayes straight through to O'Hare. Guess when he got to O'Hare? At 3 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
So all they had was vending machines. They finally left there at, I think, 6 in the evening. They flew to Denver, and then they had to wait another 5 hours in Denver before they could fly on to O'Hare. And I told him, I says, don't ever fly again without food. It's not worth it. And for me, I have hypoglycemia, so I can't expect anyone to give me, to have any food available. So I just make sure I have food and a empty water bottle. But once you get through security, you can fill up. And if you're not in security yet, you can dump it before you go through security and refill it up. And I take those the packets of flavors if I don't want to drink straight water.
I would take bacon flavor.
Oh, Beth.
No. It's a back massager. It's a back massager. This long. It's a back massager.
Oh, no. He could tell what it was.
Good thing I'm flying first class with a private screen.
Yeah, for Christmas I got both of the boys one of those, I think they're called circle cups.
I've heard of those. Where they put the drink.
Yeah, they have a little filter that goes in it and it lasts for however long.
It has flavors, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like Kool-Aid flavor.
Right.
And it's all sugar-free, so I was like, okay.
It's a scam. It's all a scam.
That's what they wanted. That's what they got.
Make your own Kool-Aid at home before you freaking leave that. That's like stopping at Starbucks on the way to work. But make your coffee at home. It's cheaper. It tastes better. You're not paying $8 a cup for a coffee. You're paying 35 cents for a coffee.
Or less.
I'm talking like homebrew, like not.
Well, that's what I mean. It might even be less when you figure the canister of the coffee. How many cups you get, and we use filtered water that comes through our tap because we have a reverse osmosis, and that costs us $23 a month to have that, and in the house because we're buying it, so the installments is $23 a month until it's paid off, and they come once a year for free and change out all of our filters. So, it's definitely worth it.
Even a Tassimo or Keurig at home is cheaper than Starbucks stuff.
Well, we have a Keurig. We don't buy Keurig cups, though.
I've never had a Keurig or a Tassimo.
Well, our Keurig is you can make a pot or you can make a cup. We don't buy the cups. the K cups. We have the reusable one, and we just put our own coffee in it.
Yeah. Well, it just makes more sense too.
Exactly. Those K cups can be expensive. My daughter in Utah, she goes to Costco and she gets a box of 50 K cups, or they're not K cup brand, but they're the K cups, and she gets them on special because it's cheaper that way. But they buy coffee beans and grind them and make their own, in the K cup part.
I love fresh ground coffee.
Yep, me too. We go to a place called Spice Merchant, which you can order from them anywhere in the world, and they have amazing teas and coffees. And we get our beans there a lot.
You used to be able to go to Kroger's and grind your own coffee fresh, but they haven't done it for years here. I don't know why they stopped.
Jess, is that your iPad? Can I see your case? Ooh, it's cold. Oh, that looks just like mine, except for it's black. Mine's purple. Good night. Love you.
My sister is messaging me. It's starting to snow. It's starting to snow. And I was like, it's been snowing for 2 hours. I've been watching and I haven't seen it. She is texting her husband in the other room that it's snowing. I said, why don't you just get up and walk in here and say, hey, look outside, it's snowing.
Did you know that me and my husband text each other in the same room as we're talking? And we send memes to each other back and forth as we're talking.
Bill to learn how to text. He doesn't want to know how. If I want to talk to you, I'll call you.
We text and we send memes and little video clips to each other while we're sitting in the same room and we're talking. We're having a conversation and doing it at the same time.
Bill's mom, every time he calls her, she asks, when's the last time we heard from Andrew? And Bill's like, well, I don't know. Probably. And he'll say, when's the last time you talked to Andrew? And I'll say a couple of weeks. And he said, I thought you was talking to him the other day. And I was like, when? And we were talking about something. I said, oh, we weren't talking. We were texting. You asked me when I talked to him last. I said, I text him every day.
Right.
Yeah, my son and his friends literally sat in our living room 3 hours one day, and I was watching them. Never said a word to each other. Was sitting there texting each other back and forth.
Did you know?
Yeah, me and my sister do that.
Room with somebody and text each other and leave them out of the conversation.
Well,
yeah, me and my sister do that because we don't want our husband knowing what we're saying.
Well, that and okay, so when Andrew and Ashley were dating, they did that. When Kevin and Ashley were dating, and when Andrew and Ashley were dating, they did that. Zay, when she has her friends over, they do that because they don't want everyone hearing their conversations.
Never heard us.
Well, it wouldn't have. I mean, if I wanted to have a conversation with a friend, I sure as heck that I didn't want anyone here, and I wasn't going to be sitting in the room with everybody else.
Exactly.
I remember a time when I had to get dressed, ride my bicycle 8 blocks down the road, knock on the door, and find out my friend wasn't home, and then ride my bicycle all the way back.
Yep.
So it wasn't like phone.
Well, see, I was spoiled when I was a teenager. My dad put my own telephone line into my room.
Must have been rich.
No, not rich. He just was into technology. I mean, he was the one that was the ham radio operator, the TV radio repairman, and
Connie was a teenager and was tying up the phone all the time.
Yep. So
and there's a real reason.
Well, the thing is he got it for me and my sister, and my sister never used it. So I was on the phone all the time if I was home. So yeah, they was gonna have the line go into the kitchen and my bedroom, and my dad decided no, because I don't want her answering her phone line in the kitchen, and I don't want us to pick up her line because it's only her friends. But then I came home one day early, and I knew my mom was home. Walked in, she was nowhere to be seen. I'm like, where the heck is mom? I walked down the hallway and walked into my room. She's sitting in my room, in my chair, on my phone. I'm like, you have your own line. Go use your own line. Get off my phone. But, oh well. She says, I like to use it and sit in here and be like you. I'm like, Mom, go to be like me somewhere else.
Yeah, Beth says that when her daughter would text her, she would get mad whenever Beth would actually talk to her instead of texting back.
Well, it's like calling somebody on the cell phone. Like, my cell phone's not for phone calls. Really? Then why do you have a phone ability on it?
Okay, so like my grandkids live upstairs, or they don't live upstairs. Their bedrooms are upstairs, and I hate yelling. So when it's dinner time, I need to talk to them. I send them a text message, but sometimes they don't answer or they don't come down. So I go over and bang on the wall and yell. My husband says, you got a nice intercom system. I said, well, it works.
Yeah.
Because I'm not walking up those stairs every time I need them.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, do you have an intercom system in the house? My parents had one.
That's my intercom system. No.
Like my parents had one. And the kitchen was the main one. You could press any button in the kitchen and reach any room in the house.
We had one when I was a kid, when I was really young. But we don't have one in this house, which I'm really surprised because this house is over 140 years old.
Well, they probably used to have the bell system in there, though, right?
They may have. They've changed a lot of things. I can, in all the doorways, like into the dining room, it used to have swinging doors, and into the kitchen had swinging doors. And even the door from the living room into the hallway had a door.
I love swinging. Swinging doors saved me when I was 7 years old because my dad told my mom I was way too young to get my ears pierced. And I got ticked off. And when he left for work, my mom looked at me and she said, you want your ears pierced? And I said, yes. She said, go get me a bar of soap, a needle, and an ice cube, and I'll pierce your ears. So she pierced my ears. And then when at the end of the week, when my dad come home, the first thing he seen was I had earrings in my ear, and he threw his coffee cup full of hot coffee at me. And I just wanted the door closed and the coffee cup hit the door. And I just opened it up and I was like, Mom did it, blame her. I shut the door again.
You know, when I wanted my ears pierced for years, and finally, when I was 17 years old, my friend was already going through cosmetology school, and she had bought, all the gear and stuff, and she had already gone through piercing ears part. And she says, Connie, just come to my house and I'll just do it for you. And I said, my mom would freak out. And she goes, it doesn't, just, what's she going to do? Undo it? And I said, yeah, you're right. I'll let you know tomorrow. So I come home from school that day and I said, Mom, I want to go and get my ears pierced. I have the money for it. And she says, I am not letting you pierce your ears. I said, fine. Liz is going to do it for me at school tomorrow. And she said, get your little ass in the car. We're going now. And I got my ears pierced.
She pierced my ears. She pierced Renee's. Renee's holes, my holes. I have not had a pair of earrings in probably 12 years. And I could go in there right now and put a pair of earrings in without a problem.
Oh, yeah.
My sisters grow up constantly. She has to keep earrings in. Now, my second holes that my mom did when I was, I think, like 15, 16, they grew up.
I have 3 on one ear and 2 on the other, and the third one on the one closed up. I can't get anything through it, but the other ones I can.
Well, I stopped wearing when you remember back in the 80s and they had the cuffs.
The what?
The ear
cuffs.
Oh, yeah.
I started wearing those instead of that second earring because it was just more comfortable. And Chuck would steal them all the time, asshole. Me and Chuck, who was a guy, his girlfriend, and another guy, we all wore one black feather in our ear when we got our senior pictures taken, and they wouldn't put our pictures in the yearbook.
Why?
Okay, that's stupid.
Because we were there. It was.
You guys were in a gang.
It was a feather.
Jeez.
No, there was no gangs in Mason County.
I know.
Because you're promoting drug paraphernalia because it had a roach clip on it.
No, it was an earring.
Okay.
Jeez. Yeah, so I don't.
Everybody else were to go get them because everybody liked them.
Yeah, so I don't have to keep earrings in my ears, but I put earrings in my ears at least once a week, and I've never had any issues with them. I could go years without ever putting an earring in, and they go right in.
I don't have to leave them in mine either. I've got 3 on one and 5 on the other.
Chuck's foster dad did get mad at me because he said I was encouraging Chuck to wear earrings. I was like, dude wants to wear earrings, let him wear earrings. It's not your ears.
Right.
Yeah. Beth has to keep earrings in too.
I'm a foster father. I have to pay attention to. And granted, Jim was an excellent foster. He ended up adopting both the boys he fostered. His kids were already grown, and I talk to Chuck on Facebook all the time, and I tease him. I said, "You still wearing earrings?" He said, "No, I grew out of that phase." He said, "When I hit about 23, he said I got a real job," and he was like, "I just decided to stop wearing them." And I'm like, "Yeah," I said, "I don't wear them anymore." He said, "Women can wear earrings for the rest of their life."
Yeah.
I was just like, "How unfair is that?"
I got my first piercing when I was 16. And then because there were 2 studs in there, I'm like, well, why didn't I just put the second one in myself? So I put the second one in like 2 weeks later. And then I put a third one in about a year after that. Put a fourth one in that closed up, the 3 holes in my ear. And like I pulled them out when I was in the military. And I never really had any rings in them afterwards, but they're still open.
Yeah.
I got my first one. I got my first ones done when I was in like kindergarten. My older brother got me for my birthday, and all the others I did myself when I was drunk usually.
Jeanette said she went to a church in Michigan, and they wouldn't let her in a church because she's Native American.
Oh
that is bull crap. Sorry.
It's very common.
Yeah, I agree with you though. That just
happened a lot.
Insane.
Around here.
Jeez. Oh.
Some people.
I like everybody. I don't care what skin color you are, what race you are, nothing. I don't care. I don't care what religion you are, and nothing.
I don't either. Yeah. My mom was racist. Really bad. And there was a reason for it. Not that it was right, but she did get over it.
Yeah.
Well, her reason is she was really poor. And so when she became a teenager, when the cotton fields would be ready to pick, she would go get a job. Her and all her sisters would go get a job, and they would pick cotton. But when the crop sharers that were blacks would come along, they would lose their jobs. And so she didn't really have a problem with their skin color, other than the fact that they took away their livelihood, the way of making money. So she became racist. But
we
when
love you, Mona.
yes, we do. But now, but then my grandson was born, and he's half black, so she changed. She just loved him to death. She didn't care what color his skin was. And my
Yeah,
brother,
Dad was still racist.
yeah, so she was no longer racist after Kendrick was born, but she
And
passed away.
I worked with a black nurse, and we were going to do something that day, and I had to go to the house to get clothes and stuff. So she came with me, and I thought Dad was going to have a freaking heart attack because there was a black person in his house.
Oh my gosh.
And I just told him, I was like, knock it off and behave yourself. We won't be here long. She's just a person. She's as sweet as can be.
Yeah.
And he ended up liking her. She used to come over for meals and stuff, and he's not so bad anymore.
Yeah. That's good. No, my mom changed when she realized that and she liked Kendrick's dad too, because he was a charmer and he was funny. He still is a charmer and a funny, even though he just got out of prison. He's still a charmer and he's funny. But
well, that's how Dad was raised, you know, and
Yep.
you know, and I was like, you tried to raise us like that, but that's not happening. I was like, I like all colors of people.
Yeah, my dad tried that, and I was just like, I said, the color of somebody's skin means nothing.
You're right.
You know, that's why I've been stilled in Zach. You know, it doesn't matter if they're white, black, purple, pink. It doesn't matter.
That's true.
What matters is what's on the inside.
Mark Bruton is.
It doesn't matter if they're tall, short, thin, fat, handicapped, whatever.
And my oldest brother brought him to the house. He was working on a car, and he couldn't figure out what's wrong with it. So he asked Mark to come over and take a look at it. And my dad, seeing that there was a black kid in his house, and he was getting ready to go off, and he decided he was just like, you know, he was really respectful to my dad. Mark was always respectful to everybody. But my dad looked at him. He said, well, if you're going to stay to dinner, he said, go wash those hands. And he goes, Mr. Ray, he said, I can wash them and wash them. He said, but they're going to still be black when I'm done.
Oh, my God.
That's good.
That's funny.
And that was it. That was it. That was the first black guy my dad said he had any respect for at all. And I was just like, well, good for you. But yeah, we grew up, everybody called him Boo Boo, which I did not realize was a huge insult. And I was like, why did you let us call you that if it was an insult? He said, well, you're just little kids. He said, you was just what everybody else was doing. I said, but you have to educate the little ones so when we get older, we know these things. I ran into him in the early 2000s. I went to a bar with a friend of mine, and I kept looking at him, and he looked over there, and he was like, Annie? And I was like, yeah. He said, where's your brother? I said, he'll be here in about a half an hour. He said, okay. And we sit there chit-chatting, and my brother Melvin walked in, and he looked, and he goes, oh, no. He said, you get your hands off my sister. And I looked at him, I was like, dude, I'm married. He's like, you don't care. Him and Mark were best friends for years and years. I remember him because when I was little, that day that he was at the house, I had just come in from school, and I run into the living room. He was really tall. But, I mean, granted, you know, I was 8. I wasn't that tall to begin with. But I ran into his belt buckle, and I just looked up, and I was like, whoa. He said, what? And I said, did your mom give you all the fertilizer?
Oh, that's funny.
Asking me, he lost his hearing a couple of 9 years ago. He had earbuds in, was listening to a radio station, and it squelched, and it busted both of his eardrums.
Ouch.
and he was at work. And you know what they told him? Workers' comp wouldn't pay anything on it because he wasn't supposed to be wearing headphones while he was working.
That doesn't. Oh yeah, no.
You know what his job was? He mopped floors in a hospital at night. He was a janitor.
Oh my gosh.
And I always thought that was so unfair.
Yep.
But he was a good guy. I haven't seen him for years. The only time you run into him is at the bar, and I don't go to bars anymore, so that's probably why I haven't run into him.
Yeah.
I actually never met my first black person until I was in the military when I was 19.
Oh, wow.
I remember when my niece met her first, because when we lived in Mason County, it was all white. It was just for miles.
Mona.
Good night, Jeanette. I hope you sleep well.
Good night, Jeanette.
And the pain's less tomorrow.
Mona, oh what?
Was black. I told
We
her my mom
took
kept me in the oven. Oh my gosh, Mona. Okay, I got a funny story about. Okay, so we saw black people all the time. Growing up I can't remember not seeing black people. It's just people. Well, my sister, who's just less than a year younger than me, she was sick and I was sick and we had to go. We was at the hospital, and this black lady and her kids was sitting across from us, and Patty, my sister, was only not even maybe 2. She was just barely talking, maybe 2.5. I don't know. Well, the black lady had a baby. Patty had never seen an actual black baby. She only saw black kids, black, adults. She had never seen a black baby before. But she loved babies, and she ran over there. Can I see the baby? And she opened up the blanket, and Patty goes, Mom, the baby's black. And she goes, I want a black baby. So my mom had to get her a black baby doll, because that's all she ever wanted. It was so hilarious. I'm like, oh my gosh. I mean, I was only a year younger, but I knew better than to say that. But yeah, she was just little.
My niece was about 4. We took her. We went. I think it was in a Rite Aid, and this very, very large and lovely black woman, and very jovial. You know the sweet ones when you see them. You know the ones that's going to be sweethearts.
Yes.
And she had a baby with her, and my niece was like, oh, mommy, there's a baby. Can we take it home? And my sister's like, no, we can't take random people's babies home. She says, it's dirty, but we can wash it and it'll be fine. And that lady, she started laughing. There was tears. She was in the floor rocking back and forth. And she grabbed Jenny and she hugged her. She goes, oh, baby. She said, do you want to come home with me? I especially like people who are a little more forgiving of small children who don't know. And I mean, I explained to her, I said, where we live, I said, there are no black people. She's never seen a black person except for on TV. And she goes, that's okay. She said, she'll be seeing more of us. And I said, I'm sure she will. Oh, I know. And kids say the darndest things. I mean,
they do.
They really do.
And my mom was a racist, and she had to get my sister a black baby doll because all she ever wanted was a black baby doll. And it was hilarious.
My dad had a freaking cow because I got my boys black and white baby dolls to play with. And I was like, because it fosters parental, responsibilities in boys, just like it does girls.
Of course it does.
I think it's an important thing to play with and to understand and learn about. And sissies, and I was like, dolls don't make sissies.
Exactly. Just like fingernail polish doesn't make a sissy either. When
Yeah.
girls are all putting on fingernail polish and the little boy wants fingernail polish, you just put fingernail polish on them because it isn't going to change them. My husband, for years, he went for years with fingernail polish on his toenails because our girls constantly was putting it on his toenails. And he goes, I asked him once, I said, what are you going to do if you end up in the hospital and you have fingernail polish on your toenails? He goes, I really don't care. And so 2 years later, he fell off the roof at the jail, fell 14 feet and broke 5 ribs and everything. And when he went, they had to take off his socks and shoes, and they saw it and they looked at him and they go, daughters? And he goes, yep, okay.
Yeah, my son's neighbor told me, it's like, she said, wow, she says, Andrew's beautiful with the right makeup. And I was just like, I was a little puzzled. And I went upstairs and Andrew turned around and I started laughing. He was like, look, she was crying because her mommy wasn't here to play makeup with her. And I was like, okay, you can do my makeup. I said, she actually did a pretty good job. I mean, it wasn't as bad as it could be.
My did not makeup on him again. They did hair, like breath and ring, and all kinds of bobbles in his hair all the time.
Oh yeah, she's always doing that to Andrew and painting.
Someone came to the door. He went and answered the door, and they just looked at him and they said, daughters? Yep. That's it. I mean,
Zach had a baby. Zach had a baby he played with.
Yep. All my girls.
He still has a doll he plays with.
My son had a doll, and then I had dolls. I babysat kids, and the little boys, I didn't care. Play with whatever you want out of the toy box.
My ex was like, why did you get him a doll? And because you learn a lot. How to be gentle, how to,
nurturing.
Caring.
I don't know how many adult men.
Yes, we got them G.I. Joes and other stuff too, and turtles and whatever, but.
Yeah, but have you ever seen an adult man not know how to hold a baby?
Yes.
It's
or die for one.
Yeah, because they don't know.
My ex didn't know.
Because they'd never done it before, never saw anybody, never had the experience to do it.
Yeah. And Zach is so gentle with Michaela.
That's why I knew how to do it.
What?
You
took classes? Is that what you said? John, what did you say?
I took parenting classes. That's how I knew how to hold a baby.
Oh, parenting class.
Okay. That works too.
Yeah, Zach was real gentle with Michaela.
In high school.
Yeah, child care classes. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I think it should be required.
But Zach, when he was real gentle with Michaela, when we first went down there, she was about 2 weeks old. And he was I showed him how to hold her. And then it was like an hour later, he's like picking her up, feeding her a bottle, burping her like it was no big deal.
Right.
And, and even now, when he talks to her, his voice changes. It goes to he has kind of a deeper voice, but when he talks to her, he tones it way down.
Yeah.
It's a real softer voice, and she doesn't like him much, but you just whatever.
Who does?
Michaela, she's not.
Oh,
she doesn't like strangers, and he's not around her much.
Oh.
John's getting ready for bingo. I don't have my bingo numbers ready.
I do.
Hey.
No, I don't. Just let me.
Give
me. I just need a.
You're the one that brought up. You're the one that brought up bingo.
I know, but I was crocheting. Damn it.
Yes, Greg, we are.
I just got to get a paper ready. That's all.
Hello, Mary. Hello, Mary. How are you?
And write my numbers down. the last time we played. What's the date today?
The
20th.
20th.
Okay, I'll write this down.
I'll stay here till 34 after.
I still can't believe that baby's 5 already. It doesn't seem like it's been 5 years since we brought her home.
Yep.
I got her a little crown with happy birthday with candles on it. She pranced around in that thing all day today with her birthday girl button. And she said, my son was trying to take him off because her Nana was taking her to dinner tonight. She was taking her for Chinese because that's her favorite. And he said, we need to take that off. She goes, oh, no. She said, I'm wearing my crown and my button. I want everybody to know it's my birthday. He said, why? And she said, free dessert. If it has something to do with sugar, that kid's right on it.
Right, everybody.
Go.
Okay, quick rules for bingo. If you don't have your bingo numbers, you should remember them. I didn't put them in the chat, so you're gonna have to go find them on somewhere else. Joe might have them written down somewhere.
Video, and they'll be in the bottom of the chat. Is what I would do.
But if you don't have numbers, pick 5 random numbers between 1 and 75. Throw them in the chat. We'll be sure and write them down for you. If your 5 numbers come up after they're being called randomly, call out bingo, put your numbers in the chat, and then we'll put your name onto a wheel of destiny, and you will win a chance for a bag of mystery. That's all I'm letting you know for now.
Yes, and everyone
Thanks,
remembers
Tracy.
it comes up. Thank you, Tracy.
Do I need to get the book out for numbers?
Hey, Chris K.
Does everybody remember numbers?
Old enough by now to keep.
I have mine.
Just saying.
Now we have to go quick so I can hurry and win a couple of games before.
Hey, look how many you won last time.
I know. I probably won't win another one for a long
3 in
time.
a row.
I know.
And every single time I was one number away.
Mm-hmm.
We need to compare numbers so I can copy down some of yours for my new ones.
Some of my numbers?
Yeah.
I would copy Joe's. She wins more than I do.
Yeah, but you win in blocks.
Usually, you're right. Usually I do. I usually do at least 2 games, or last time it was 3 games in a row.
But we're not doing a lot of bingos. Probably 6 max.
Okay, I'll get ready for 6 of them then.
Yes, Beth. The mystery bag is going to have a variety of different things in it.
Now, somebody can't be here tonight, but I will be keeping track of her numbers as well.
Okay.
Okay, I'm ready whenever. Does everybody have the numbers?
They're better.
Mm-hmm.
I can pull them. I can put them in the chat I can put them in the chat. So if you don't have them, they're in the chat, like the actual chat. So get on it. Hold on a second here.
Yeah, so if anybody needs them, I can pull up the booklet, and if I have them, I'll give them to you.
All you have to do is go to one of the other bingos, go into the
More tab
description, and they're all there. The description box.
They're not in tonight. They're not in tonight's description though.
No, but an older one.
An older past one, because they'll be in the description box.
Yeah.
If you can't remember yours.
Hey, Chris K. Sorry I missed you. I'm not paying attention to the messages.
And hi, Chris K. I think I said hi, but I'm not positive, so I'll say it again.
Yeah. Hi to anybody that I may have missed, because I haven't really been paying attention. I was crocheting.
When we were
I'm
last bingo, that was like
Right.
last Friday, wasn't it? Yeah, Friday night.
Yeah, it was Friday.
Yeah.
Well, yes,
Okay, I got the
Greg,
numbers
but we
here.
didn't tell anybody for sure that we were going to do bingo.
For sure.
It was a possibility.
Oh my
Right.
God.
Possibility.
Somebody just throw me back in the 80s, for sure.
I just had to write my numbers down is all. Only took a
Gag me with a
minute.
spoon.
Oh no. Oh
Oh.
God. I had a friend that constantly said that. I just wanted to shove it
I
in.
had,
Yeah.
okay, so where I lived, the Valley girls would come over to where I lived, and I had to listen to that. Ugh. Couldn't stand it.
Just like speak English like everybody else.
Like, totally.
The form of it.
Well, you know, the Valley girl, that's came from, was it the San Fernando Valley in California, I think? And that was just over
Yeah, it
the,
came from the valley.
came from over
The
the
rush.
valley, over the,
Should have
Down
stayed in the
south.
valley.
Over hill, over dale.
Still, we will. Yep. I know that song.
That's a military song.
yes, it is.
Yes, I know, because my dad used to make us march to it when we went camping.
Okay, little known military facts. Did you know that it's a long way to Tipperary? You guys know that song, right? Do you know the original reference to the song?
No.
No.
Okay. During World War II, the POWs were Hogan's Heroes, right? They were tunneling out of the POW camps, right?
Right.
So basically, Hogan's Heroes is based on sort of true fact, but not actual fact. So it's a long way to Tipperary was originally derived from the tunnel digging crews because they named certain points in the tunnel at certain distances after towns that they knew of that they were tunneling into, and it's a long way to Tipperary was the furthest point that they actually got to before they actually got out of the tunnel, which was I think it was like 2 miles almost that they tunneled underneath the POW camps.
Mm-hmm.
Are you talking about the theme song for the show?
No, I'm talking about the actual it's a long way to Tipperary.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever heard it.
I actually
probably have.
I actually think I knew that. I mean, it sounds familiar.
Same
and I
as
know
Ring Around the Rosie. Pocket Full of
oh,
Posy.
I know
Hush,
what
Hush.
that's all about.
From
That's the Black Plague.
A lot of people don't though.
Yeah, that was about the Black Plague.
All right, Mary, do you have your number? Where are your numbers at?
Mary, are you still here?
I'm not gonna get to play.
We'll play one game.
Okay, I can do one game or maybe two, depending on how fast we go.
Mary, throw your numbers down halfway through. Then, okay, we're gonna start playing so that Connie can leave. Oh, damn Connie. 21. 21. 21.
Yes, list them again.
71. She didn't list them at all, though. I didn't see them there.
No, I didn't see any list.
I didn't either.
Oh, yeah. Remember we had this issue last year, though? List them one row at a time, one line at a time. Hello, Liz. How's it going? What you up to?
Hello, Liz.
Hi,
Liz.
56.
Getting a good start already. Got 2.
Hush up.
43. Mary's going to go, oh, those are my first 4 numbers.
Oh, got another one. But that was on 2 different ones. I have 2 on one and 1 on the other.
31. Mary's going to call bingo right away. 34.
John needs to hydrate.
4. Why?
Clear your throat.
No.
It's dry when you talk a lot. Oh, wait.
My
That
man.
should be funny.
It's my radio voice. 12.
Now y'all know why me and Connie drink so much water.
Okay, Mary's numbers are 1, 5, 15, 21, and 25.
This is Mary Crafty Corner.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm writing this down. Crafty Corner. 1,
5,
5,
15, 21,
okay.
and 25.
So,
Alright,
Mary, you've already got 1 number.
I
21.
got it.
Yep.
Okay.
8.
Why, yes, I did. It was a very good dinner.
10, 18. I was going to say 10 to 8. 17. 3. 54. 45. Anybody get a bingo yet? Greg?
No,
No, I've got
I got-
3.
I got 2 in each one of mine.
61.
Oh,
Is anyone getting close? What you got?
A headache.
32.
Uh,
With all this crappy weather.
I'm bad. This game doesn't like me. Zach's got 3.
And here we go again.
Let me make sure I have them, Chris.
No, Chris, you need your own numbers. Chris's numbers are 2, 3, 7, 20, and 59.
Okay, I don't have her, so I'm going to write down Chris K. C-H-R-I-S-K. What are they?
2, 3, 7, 20, and 59.
Got it.
$72. $16. Yeah, Chris, I just picked out random numbers anyway. I don't know if they're right or not.
I got 3 on each.
53. 1. 14. I only need one number.
Oh, wow. What number you need?
11. 27.
I need 3 numbers on both of mine.
I need 2 on each.
7. 38.
Jeez, ouch.
So close. 55. 74. 22. 57.
And know what you needed?
No, 27.
Oh.
20.
Now I need only 2 to go on one and 3 on the other.
13.
Hi, Jessica.
Hey, Jack.
Jeff.
65.
Jack has 4 numbers.
Hey, Jess, how's it going? 33.
He needs 40.
Good. 70.
Nope, 40.
35. 19.
Come on, John. Give me the number
I
I
can't
need.
help it. I got nothing to do. I got no choice in the matter. 41. 41.
But
Damn
you
it.
think good thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Greg, how many numbers you got?
20.
He usually does pretty good.
Jess needs one more number. 63.
I need one more number.
I only need 2 numbers on both of mine.
I need 1 on each one. 67.
And that didn't help.
Ah,
Nope.
Nag dabbit.
59.
Bingo.
You got a bingo?
I got a bingo.
Cool.
You got a
Because
bingo?
now I got to go. I'll see you guys all tomorrow.
All right, have a good night,
All right.
Connie.
All right. Bye, everybody.
All right. What's your number, Danny?
I got 4, 7, 16, 21, 59.
Yep, that's a good one. Anybody else have a bingo?
All right. I got to go dehydrate for a minute. I'll be right back. All right.
Okay.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Mm-hmm.
Hugs, Jess. Have a good night.
Bye, Jess. Love ya.
You know.
Well, just think, Beth. Here, before long, you'll be able to change them again if you want to.
Thank you, Chris.
Greg says he has 5 numbers. He knows all of them. Yeah, but how close were you? It's chilly in here. I might have to actually turn the other heater on. Or throw a hoodie on.
I just turn mine off and turn the fan up higher.
I
Light
might
rain,
have.
snow, 34 degrees.
Oh, I might have to put a hoodie on. I've got a blanket around me. I'm cold.
Oh, I'm comfy finally.
2 are called. Okay. No, we put together that pillow that I got from Mishi, that $100 pillow.
Uh-huh.
Not too bad. It helps. And Zach, he had it on him for a minute in the kitchen. He's like, "Yep, I can see myself gaming with this." I was like, "That's what they originally made for." I was like, "Can I have it?" He's like, "I'm stealing it." I was like, "The hell you are." Let me see if it works for me first. If it doesn't work for me, then
The good stuff.
I was like, if it doesn't work for me, then sure, then you can have it. You know, at least somebody will be using it.
Man, my head's hurting. I wish this weather would just settle. Either be cool or be warm or do something.
Yeah, I mean, these pillows are expensive, though. I don't see why they're that much.
They're worth it, but they're not worth as much as they're wanting for them.
Yeah, I mean, it's $100 or more.
Yeah,
That's, I mean, for a hat like a moon pillow, you know. I mean, you can get like those pillows for breastfeeding and do pretty much the same thing.
Oh, now I have one of those that I use when I'm crocheting.
Yeah.
You don't see us? You don't see us, Greg?
Where did everyone go? Well, I'm still here. Annie's still here.
I'm still here.
Ron went to go dehydrate, and Connie had to go for the night.
I mean, what the heck, Greg?
Do we not count?
I do. 1, 2, 3.
Hi, Chandra.
Hi, Chandra.
Or Chandra, or whatever I don't know. I can never
I
pronounce
have a
her
friend
name.
named Chandra. That's how I'm pronouncing it. If it's wrong, she will let me know and say, don't say my name like that.
Mary's still here. Beth is still here. Mona's still here. So what the hell, Greg? I mean, where'd everyone go? You'll have to do, I guess. Well,
Fine then. Hey, Jeannie.
hi, Jeannie. Will do. He just wants John back.
I know. But we crochet faster.
Yes, we do. And we actually finish projects.
Most of the time.
Not always, but mostly.
I have. Are we talking crochet?
Yes.
All of my crochet projects are done. I have 2 knitting projects to finish, but all my crocheting ones are finished.
I'm working on the tablecloth for the kitchen table. And then I have a bowl.
When it gets done.
Yeah, and then I have a bowl that I'm working on, or I started when I went down for Thanksgiving and forgot about it. It was one of those small
projects. I try to make a bowl, it's floppy. I guess I'm not using a tight enough tension.
Yeah, you got to use tight, and that hurts my hands.
Yes.
You use a starch spray or something.
No, this was a dog bed that I was making the sides keep falling in.
Oh, you could always.
I was thinking about crocheting around the top of it again and folding it over and sewing it.
Yeah, that's a pain in the ass.
And maybe it wouldn't sit straight.
Hey, how many strands are you using at once?
Oh, it was like a number 8 yarn.
Okay, then for the sides, add like a number 4 with it. Make it stiffer.
Could.
Yeah, it'll stand up better. Hey. Do it tighter.
Welcome back, John.
Greg's been missing you. Something fierce.
We thought he was going to cry. You left him all alone.
I believe that. I believe Greg was going to
cry. Where'd everybody go? Well, we were still here, and he said he guessed we would do.
Oh my God. So bad.
I'm so
See,
offended.
look, hooray, John's back. See?
Look, and I'm even cutting wood too.
Ooh, pretty.
Pretty.
Back to crafting and senior display board. Okie doke, Jess.
All right, what do you want to do? What you want to do?
Bingo.
Another bingo? You want to do another
Yes.
bingo?
Yes,
Sure,
bingo.
Another bingo.
Yes.
We have gathered.
Bingo. Bingo. Bingo, bingo.
Bingo. Bingo.
Hey, Dutchman.
Bango bongo.
Hey, Jeff, how's it going? Bingo, bingo. Hey,
Hi, Jen.
How's it going? I haven't seen you in a while. What have you been up to?
Having puppy
What's
dreams.
Jen been up to?
Just in time for bingo. You're not playing bingo. No, you're not. Motorboat, you're not playing bingo. No. You're not allowed.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. 4 more numbers just would have had a bingo.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
No. Okay.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle. You've been lurking. What do you
Jen's
mean
been
lurking?
lurking.
Hey, Jen.
Lurking.
Oh, here comes a lurking video.
Well, maybe I should put my lurking video up and would have drove you out earlier.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Jen.
Oh, you've been sick. Sick of what? You're not sick of crocheting, are you? Or craft or anything? I don't know.
No, Jess, Motorboat cannot play. I'm watching 3 sets of number. I don't need 4, and we're not having pets play. No. Mm-mm.
Having what play? What are you talking
Pets.
about? What kind of play?
Jess said Motorboat can play. Motorboat doesn't want to play.
Yes, she does.
She don't.
Mean
What's the
mommy.
prize? Random prize bag of mystery. We don't know what's going to be in it. We don't know who's going to send it. We don't know when it's going to happen. We don't know anything. You'll be surprised when you get it and open it.
No, a lot of surprises.
Yep. Might be yarn, might be wood, might be some garbage, might be some sawdust off my floor.
Might be a pair of socks.
Might be something knitted, might be something you have to knit, might be something you have to crochet, might be a book, might be
a pen.
I don't know. Might be a pen, might be I don't know.
Might be a motorboat.
Might be one stitch furniture.
Or a puppy dog.
Might be a 2-inch dowel. Bag of mystery. All right, one more shuffle. Oh, you haven't crocheted much either, Jen? Ooh, you're sick, you say. Why? Sick of what? Sick of what? Sick of what? I need to know.
Hope you start feeling better soon.
Yeah.
Not being able to crochet, what the hell?
That's the worst.
Energy.
Oh, look, we already started. Look at that. 13.
Lucky 13.
That doesn't help me any.
21.
Oh.
21. 34.
Putting my pen down, toast.
A DIY snowman. That's a cool idea, actually, Jeff. Or Greg. 61.
Jen says her hubby breathed on her. Now I'm sick. How rude.
I hate when that happens. 19. It's the worst.
Damn him.
35. What's like going to work? Like look at the guys at work get sick and they come into work. I'm like, go home. Because if you get me sick, then Dave makes no money. 23.
Exactly.
But John doesn't get sick.
Well, I don't get sick.
Like people coming around me when they're sick breathing on me.
66. Yeah, but
I haven't got anything.
Go ahead.
I don't need one guy. I don't need one guy in the shop making 3 other guys sick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
25.
What the hell? I don't have any numbers?
Me either. I'm telling you. That's one.
28.
Oh, there's one. There's one. Got it.
37.
No.
No.
Oh, Shanta got one. 26.
Oh, there's another card. The 110.
38.
No.
27. Ooh, I got that one. That's the one I needed for last round.
Yep.
10.
Oh, there's one for Zach. 111.
8. 24.
That was Greg.
That should be one of my numbers.
Mm-hmm.
54. 29. There you go. Get a row of numbers. You give me numbers 23 to 28.
No
1.
doubt.
Trace is still here.
All right. Good. We're glad you're still here with us.
60.
These numbers suck.
Can't blame me. Not my choice. I don't call them. I do call them. 44. I call them. I don't pick them.
I have one on each card.
58.
Oh, there's 2.
Oh,
I'm on a roll. Can we do 3?
5. Ooh, there's one of Mary's. That's the one that Jess needed last round.
There's 2 on that one. So 2, 2, 1.
6.
No.
Do you remember that show? Do you remember that TV show? 221?
2, 2, 7.
I like that
Oh,
show.
that's right. It was 227. 14.
Yeah,
227.
Yeah, I liked watching that one.
45. Well, that was a spin-off off of Dynamite. Which freaking show was that from? Jimmy Walker. Dynamite.
Yes.
73.
What's
Good
happening?
times.
Oh, I thought it was Good Times.
Yeah, maybe it was Good Times.
I don't know. It's one of those.
I watched them all.
75.
I said 75.
I didn't hear
51. 51. Yeah, Jeffersons. I'm pretty sure they were all related somehow, like Archie Bunker. 65. Friggin' meathead.
I mean, what was it, Gloria?
17. Yeah, Gloria's husband.
I liked her better in the Gilmore Girls than I did in All in the Family.
49.
What did I say? Just thought she was funnier when she got older.
Is anybody getting close?
39.
I've got 2, 2, and 3. What's everybody else got?
72. I got 3.
Well, yeah.
Okay, now I have 3.
I have 3, 2, 3.
12. Oh, I got 4.
Oh. Jen has 2.
Yeah. I hate when these panel members always win. Hey, 70.
Still has none.
Mary's got 4. Holy cow. 46. 3.
There you go, Chris. You got one number now.
My neck sounds like Rice Krispies.
11. Oh, that's a bingo.
For you?
Yeah, it's a bingo for me.
All right. What's your numbers?
Sorry. 11, 12, 34, 44, and 72.
Yep, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Anybody else have a bingo?
No? No? Oh, wait. I forgot
Nobody?
to put the congratulations stuff for Annie. Here you go, Annie. This is your winner.
You're too kind. You're too kind. Now play it for yourself.
Oh, I know. Oh,
Oh my god.
don't tell me you tell others, though. Tell.
I'm going to duct tape you to the floor.
I might like it.
No. How was he going to say that?
Are we done with bingo for now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For a little bit.
We can go back to crafting and crocheting and scroll sawing or whatever have you. Whatever have you.
What happened?
Somebody finds it, send it back home.
What's the next topic?
The next topic is I don't have any yarn to show, or I would do that, but y'all have seen everything.
Do you have yarn to show, Greg?
I don't have any.
If Greg has yarn to show, we'll let him show his yarn.
I don't have any.
Y'all gonna keep that up, and I'm gonna send Greg a card with a 6-inch piece of yarn, and when you ask him that, he can get on camera and hold it up and show his yarn. I like that.
I do too. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, though. I'm guessing shawl.
Alrighty. That's what Jen says.
First.
What's that?
Yes,
what?
You're going to finish your hat first.
Yeah, sure. I'll finish my hat first.
Yeah. You should finish it first before you start something new.
Mona says I still need to go and pick mine up from my neighbor.
What is it? I believe it's number 2.
Chris K says a wash day.
Let's go with number 1. Number 1, cotton thread.
I'll be back, y'all. They went outside.
Yeah.
Oh,
Greg wants to know if bowstring counts.
Yep,
sure.
You can crochet it.
You can crochet with it. It counts.
Look at this nice pink one. Look at that.
Very pink.
I got this last weekend. There was a huge sale on last week. A half price yarn sale at the freaking Mission Thrift Shop. I showed him my yarn last week. He goes, "You should my box." I haven't even sorted it out yet. I haven't even put it in my case yet.
What the hell?
I know, right? Yeah, see? They're all half price. I got probably this.
It's over in Canada, Jen.
2, 4, 6,
Hello,
8, 10,
so blessed.
16, 18, 20, 30, 9, probably about 50 skeins or 50 skeins slash. Okay, this isn't a skein. What is it considered? A bobbin? Not a bobbin.
Ball.
It's not really a ball. It's
I
thread.
don't know. It's just thread.
It's got to be something. It's got to be known as something, though.
Jen says Candace sucks. How rude. And I don't have it on sale here like that.
This is from Robin Wools from Bradford, England. It's English. It's English acrylic polycryl. It feels like cotton though, but it's cotton. It says it's cotton acrylic flame, but yet it's 70% cotton, 30% acrylic.
It's a cotton acrylic blend. Okay.
Oh, like it's soft. It's got like peaches and cream almost, right?
I have returned.
Look how many freaking. Okay, Annie, what
Yes.
are these called? What are these called? They're not
Balls.
skeins. They're not balls. They're not hanks.
Yeah.
But it's thread.
It's
would you still consider it a ball?
Red ball.
Red ball.
Yes.
Yeah, there's like 50 in this box here, approximately.
Did they have anything besides the string now?
What's ball string?
We call it our ball string. Jen says, "Is thread your choice of weight, John? I figured you for a 4-weight guy."
Yeah, well, see, like I wanted to try like all this fancy lace, like Irish. I want to try Irish lace and see how that works for me. I did start a tablecloth, a table runner. Where'd it go now? Right there. I did start a table runner. Right there.
That's a really small table.
It's the beginning of a table runner. This is that double knotless one, right?
Yes. Oh yeah, that's gonna be so pretty.
Yep.
He said, "Les."
Hey.
That's why I started with this.
Oh my God, it's Mona.
Hey Mona, what you up to?
How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Hey, I see y'all doing show and tell.
Do you have something to show and tell?
I got some show and tell, but it's not yarn.
Hey, so that's what you up to. Well, what do you got?
You know, my favorite thing is food, right?
Yes, right here with you.
Have you tried that?
Wait, what? Pickle? Heinz pickle?
I've heard of it, and I was like, no.
Never heard of it.
They spell flavors. They spell
Be
flavors
willing
wrong.
to try it though.
Must be American.
What's your name?
It's gotta be American. They spell flavors wrong.
You like sweet pickles?
Yes.
Yes.
Baby, I'm in love with this.
I'll totally get that and try it.
It's not sour. It's not like a sour pickle.
No.
It's like it tastes like like relish.
Yeah. Sweet relish? Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to try it then.
I ate it with some shrimp, and baby, oh, look, I'm in love. I was gonna
wait. Mona, what are you doing putting ketchup on your shrimp?
Why? Because I wanted to taste the pickle. I wanted to taste the pickle. I wanted to taste the ketchup.
That's the wrong phrasing.
Look.
Oh, Mona.
Hey, look.
Mona, you're making me blush now.
Yes,
I'm sorry. You should have seen me eat the popsicle. But back to the ketchup.
Oh my God! With ketchup. Pickle ketchup on your popsicle.
No, I didn't put it on the popsicle. That's a whole nother story. But
Okay.
Look, no,
it's another story. It's a story for another time.
My shrimp because I wanted to taste it, and I didn't have no fries. I didn't cook no fries, so.
Nobody pick on you, Mona.
It's okay. It's okay. People pick on me all the time. Merry Christmas.
Hey, wait.
I
gotta try some of that pickle ketchup.
No, because I like ketchup. You don't like ketchup? Well, you're not gonna like this, but this will be good on French fries, sausages, hot dogs,
hamburgers.
Oh, it's gonna set that burger up, baby. Look.
I'm gonna have to
try it and tell me what you think. I've seen that
in the commissary.
Yeah. The reason why I bought this is because I have Fetch, and through Fetch you can get 2,000 points for this. So
Now I will say that I have.
Connie was talking about Fetch the other day.
Tried the pickle potato or the ketchup potato chips.
I put ketchup on my potato chips, especially the plain potato chips.
Oh no!
With some hot sauce,
cottage cheese. Yes.
I don't do cottage cheese, so I can't say. Jen say I fetch too. Girl, do you play the games to keep up with so you can get more points, or do you just do the coupons? What is fetch? Fetch is where you scan your receipts and you get points. You automatically get 25 points. And then they have certain stores, certain foods, certain restaurants, Uber, different things that you can use. You can scan the receipt and you get more points. Like I said, this right here is worth 2,000 points. And then you can use the points, they add up. If you get I had 30,000 points. And so, I had to try and see, if it worked. And I got $25. So my next goal is $50. So let me tell you.
I saved my points throughout the year and I cashed them in at Christmas.
Oh, you cash yours in? You just play? Do you play the games or do you just do the receipts?
Sometimes I play the games.
You see, I'm a gameaholic, so I play games all day. Because, when you see me playing a game, trust and believe, I'm making money. Well, I call it money because it adds up to get some money. Or you can use it to get pay for your stuff on Amazing or at Wally World and different play. I think even how do I call it? Bullseye. I tried that one. Bullseye. I think you can get gift cards for that too. I love me some rebates. Well, hey, like I said, I'm crazy about Fetch because let me see. It wasn't not too long ago that I cashed the money in. Oh, see, I got my points, 2,025 points for my trip at the store today. So, and now I have 27,123 points. Hey, Dreeny.
I can't get
Dreeny.
Fetch is not available in Canada.
Amazon Shopper Panel is another one, and you get Amazon Cash.
See, I can go in there and get something for $12 and get it for free.
Yep,
free's always a good price.
Love free. Free 99 is the thing, baby. And it's real. I mean, especially if there's some stuff that you do use it's good to get those points for it. I end up buying 2 big old things of Jiffy peanut butter for, I think it was 3,000 points that I got for it.
Yeah, it was quite a bit, I remember.
Yeah. So I eat peanut butter and jelly every day.
Yes. Yes.
Every day.
At
for
some
breakfast,
point every day, I have
peanut butter and jelly.
See, I know we used to use Checkout 51, and we got a lot of cash back on that all the time.
If it's free, it's for me. I'll take 3. She want 3 of them. Well, I mean, get everybody in the house, get on Fetch, and then when you get your friends to get on Fetch, like right now, I think you get like 4,000 points if your friend join Fetch. See, that's how I start my friends off good. We go to the store, and I give them my receipt. So make sure I'm gonna get my points. You know what I'm saying? Yes, indeed. But I really think is the game playing for me because I can get my points real fast with these games. And I love all these games.
What kind of games do they have?
They got the matching games. They got the one that you sort. You can, I mean, they got whatever you like to play, they got it. Trust me, they got it for you.
We got Monopoly Go. That's what my ex and his girlfriend play on it.
Oh, I don't play that.
Me either. I don't like Monopoly.
Can you stack Fetch with shopping programs from stores? I'm not understanding. Somebody hollering bingo. Look, she ready to play bingo. Can you stack Fetch with shopping programs from store? Well, they have certain stores you can go and get certain stuff and you get points that way, if that's what you're asking. They do have that. They have certain brands that you can get and you can get points from that too. Say Monopoly? Yeah, they have Monopoly on there. They have all kinds of games on there. I like merging games and stacking games. I like real simple games, so that's what I play.
Like Bejeweled or Candy Crush, or
they have all that on there.
Yeah.
Yep. If they don't have that on there, they have something similar to it. I've been doing my reward play. I used to have that too. That's where I got started on reward play. That's where I got started. I used to play that and went to Walmart and got my stuff free. Man, it was awesome to go up there, buy some stuff, and then have them scan my phone. You don't give out no information. So that was the number one thing for me, not giving them my information, because, everybody say everything is a scam and they just want your information. They scan your phone and it pays for your stuff.
I never heard of that one.
Yeah, a reward play. I mean, all of them really like that because it come up with on a scan. So when you go to Wally World, you can go in there, do your purchase, and however much you have on there, it'll take off.
Ah, okay.
So if you can work but see, it takes longer to play those games than it does Fetch. I notice I'm stacking up on these points real quick, fast, in a hurry. And now I'm playing this other new game I'm stacking up a lot of points. But we're gonna see how it come out. I haven't used it yet. I'm building up points. I just started. What's the name of this thing? It's called the Daily Gift. No, that ain't the one. But I do play that. Because this one I got a lot of games in here. It's called Play Well. So I'm stacking up a lot of points. But I like it's got me crazy. I have 7 games that I like to play on this one.
Night, Mary.
So
Night, Mary.
Night, Mary. She said, "Good night, everyone." Look, I ain't come here. I wanted to play bingo. I ain't come to talk about no fetch. It's a tracking app, though. Okay, they can track me if they want to. I ain't doing nothing that I don't want them to know. They could see what I'm, because I used to do that where you scan all your food. I used to do that back in the day, but that was getting to be monotonous. It was taking me too long to put my food up. Store rewards program don't matter when you scan a receipt to fetch app. No. Keep getting ads for well play. Yeah, I do get the ads, but I don't be tripping about the ads because somebody got to get paid. And so I'd rather for the ads to come up and let them ads pay them than me having to pay. And I can play my game, you know. And that'll give me a few minutes to move away from the game, shake my hand out, move my eyes around when the commercials come on. So, you know, it's good that the commercials come on and interrupt a little bit. I bought my Thanksgiving dinner groceries with Ibotta rebate money 1 year. Wow. I never did that one. Are you there, John?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Looked like he was froze.
He just gets really, really still sometimes. Oh. Well, it be snowing outside.
Don't do that.
Oh, it's supposed to be melted off by tomorrow afternoon.
I bet.
And then refreeze again tomorrow night.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, because it's supposed to get down to 37 tonight or in the morning. We got 2 days of 30-somethings, and then it's going to get hot all over again. For Christmas, it's supposed to be 75 degrees. What you doing, John?
Chris signing into Receipt Hog.
Huh?
Signing into Receipt Hog.
Okay.
Well, tell us about it, John. What's Receipt Hog?
Basically the same as Fetch that she's just talking about, only it's not available because I can't get Fetch in Canada, so pretty much the same thing. It's got games on it. Upload your receipts. You get coins. There's a daily slot thing. Get coins. Yeah. Cash out at 300.
Hey, if you buy yarn at Walmart, does that count towards it?
Yes.
Because I get a lot of.
If you already got the coins on there, you can get your yarn for free.
Greg says John's like a turtle. He slows down when it gets cold out.
Oh, that's what's going on. You know what? I don't know what's going on, but before I left, I couldn't use my stove. My stove would not work. The oven, the top part would not come on, right? So I went a whole week without a stove. But this is just like I was telling my niece. I go, maybe, everything happens for a reason. Maybe that happened to me so I can go get 2 electric eyes. So when the power go out and I turn on my generator, I won't have to turn the stove on. I can use the 2 eyes if I need to warm up some water or anything. And it won't use as much electricity. So
I got one of those to have for just that same reason.
So today, just a few minutes ago, I was like, let me check out this thing and see if it's not going to come on, because I'm going to go and buy me another one, right? I turn the oven on. Why this thing start warming up? So I was like, you know what? This thing is warming up. Let me turn and see this. I turn the eyes on it. They coming on too. So I'm like, I don't know what the deal was. Maybe, like I said, maybe it was so that I can buy these two eyes, because I did give my eye away, the one that I had, because I was like, I don't need it. So I gave it to somebody else. And then I turned around and I thought I needed it. And now my stove worked.
Well, put it in the closet, and that way you'll have it.
Oh, put what in the closet?
The eyes.
Oh yeah, I'll put them in the closet. And I just finished cooking on the eyes. I just finished cooking some shrimp on there. Oh, it's crazy! It's crazy. But that's all right. My stove worked now. I'm good. I don't have to go buy a stove, so that helps.
But you know what makes me mad about the newer stoves, and I've had to replace my stove twice since we lived here. The one that was here when we originally bought the house we had for years. The ovens are getting smaller and smaller. Literally have to take your roasting pan with you to check and see if it's going to fit in the oven. And that is when I went and bought an electric roaster. So that way, when I want to make a turkey, I don't have to worry about whether or not it's going to fit in the oven. And I think it is ridiculous. Why would they make them smaller?
Because they don't want you to get, they're going to make the food smaller in a minute. So that means the stuff that we used to have back in the day is going to be smaller. They want you to buy something else so you can be able to use it, accommodate. I have a camper stove in case of an emergency. Now, that's the next thing that I'm going to have to do is get me an eye that runs on propane. And because, you know, they was talking about that. Well, just in case you can't use I want to have all my avenues to where, Now,
I have a gas grill. That way, if we would run out of gas for the generator, I still have a way to cook.
Right. That's why I want to get the propane.
And in the wintertime, I mean, I don't worry about it because we have the wood burner. And it's cast iron wood burner, so I can cook on top of it. And have. And I got to tell you, it's kind of convenient to be, you know, sitting there crocheting in your favorite recliner and just walk 2 steps and give something a little stir and then go back and sit down. Ooh, you have a separate convection oven?
Who, me?
No, Jen says she has a convection oven for backup.
I have a convection air fryer, so I can actually do a lot of cooking in that as well. And that's probably why my stove went out, so I can practice on how to use these things, because I'm still using my stove. So, yeah.
So it says y'all call them, we call them hot plates. I was raised calling them hot plates, but I have learned. I've had a lot of people call them eyes and had to ask them, what are you talking about? So now I know. It's the same thing I call a hot plate.
It's getting hot in here. Take off all your clothes. I'm going to have to eat me a popsicle in a minute. It's getting hot. Really? I just turned that stove off, and now my heater popped on. So that means it's chilly outside. So did you get it, John?
What?
The game. The thing like Fetch.
Well, I got I got Receipt Hug.
Was it hungry?
Yeah. I need some receipts.
I have lots of receipts you can use.
I think you can only go back like 14 days.
On Fetch, yes, 2 weeks.
I got lots of receipts you can use.
And the Amazon shopper panel, you snap receipts all month long.
You say Americans talk funny. Yeah.
Yeah,
we do.
But it's all right.
And you can pretty much tell where they come from the south and from the north, from the east and from the west.
So, Blaze, I grew up heating our house with a potbelly stove for several years. And I love the things, but man, they eat well. It's like we'd have to have wood checking. Everybody take a turn, get up during the night, and put wood in the fire. I like the bigger ones.
Now that's the next thing I got to do.
Well, you can definitely tell when somebody's from the south.
What?
What happened?
Potbelly stoves are easy to cook on.
You can definitely tell when somebody's from the south, though. Bless your heart.
Do you know how old I was before I realized what bless your heart meant? And now I want to go dig up my best friend and smack her for how many times she said that to me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now I'm getting ready to be almost 60 to find out what it means. What do you mean?
Bless your heart?
Yes.
It usually means F you.
What?
That's just a southern way of saying it.
Yep.
Oh my word!
And I say
that to people a lot.
People say that.
I don't mean
and the attitude in their face when they say, "Oh, bless your heart." Yeah.
Oh my word!
Yeah.
Like
I don't
it's all in
the
tone. It's all in tone.
Yep, it's all in the tone.
Oh, okay.
Body language, facial expression, tone of voice.
Okay. Well, now that I know, I can use that
effectively.
No, because I always say, "Well, bless your heart."
Now, there's people that say it that's meaning it nicely.
But that's what I'm saying. I mean it nicely, but now that you're saying, "Oh wow,"
it also is in the context of the conversation that you're having.
Okay. And it usually be somebody having a hard time with something, or they done something. It don't be no. I never used it that way. Now I got the reword a nice fu. Look, have you been
mean, Mona?
I'm not mean.
No.
I just look like that.
I'm not a mean person.
I'm not mean. I have a heart of gold.
Don't mess
with me. I just look like this.
I am generally a nice person. I try to be nice to everybody.
Me too.
You have some people that you just cannot be nice to.
Well, those type of people, I'll just walk away from.
Yeah. You have to.
I'm not mean. I just walk away. I just go in another direction. I'm not that now. When I was younger, it'd be a different story, but I'm a lot wiser now. So
exactly. That's what I was going to say. Now, when I was younger, I'd be ready to fight. And now I'm just like, do I really want to expend what little energy I have on your crap? No, I don't. So I choose not to engage with you anymore. And you tell people that, and they're going like, huh? It's like,
right.
Exactly. Just keep saying huh to yourself. You'll get it eventually.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Them are fighting words.
Yes.
I'm too sweet to fight. I'm what they say. I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter.
I'm just too tired to fight anymore.
Look, I'm too old.
It generally doesn't change anything anyway.
Right.
Greg says, you talking about me, Annie?
No, not you, Greg. Chris K, are you I'm Southern?
You can tell you both are Southern. Who's Southern?
Southern. I'm not Southern. There's a difference.
I live in the South, but I'm not Southern.
I was actually born in Chicago.
And I was actually born in Ohio.
So, due to West Virginia understood law, I technically am not from West Virginia. I just live here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what they'll tell you. No, if you weren't born here, you're not from here.
Is that what they say?
Oh, yeah. And I'm telling you, people get irate about it too. I honestly don't care. Don't make a whit of difference to me. But some people it does.
Yes. Say after you've been here so long, you one of them.
So blessed says little old church ladies used to say that to bad children.
Uh-oh. That means they're gonna get a whooping, right?
Chris K, I have been here for 57 years. Because I was 2 when we moved back here. I done put down roots. They can't get rid of me. I ain't going nowhere.
She said she ain't going nowhere.
I love my mountains too much to go anywhere else.
Oh, you like mountains?
I love
you live in the mountains?
My mountains. You walk out the door and it's like you have a huge hug from nature because they surround you.
Oh, wow.
Love the mountains. I've been through the Rockies, and the Rockies are beautiful, but they're not like the mountains here. They don't give you the same feeling. Or they don't give me the same feeling. I'll put it that way.
Mm.
It's just, this is home. Even with the good, the bad, and the ugly, and man, things are getting very ugly here. I heard on the news, 2 towns over from me, city water supply, they found E. coli.
What?
And if people wonder why I drink bottled water and refuse to drink water out of the tap. Yeah, they turned the water off in the whole town and told them until they could, and they have to go by and retest in several different areas and figure out where it came from. I'll tell you what, Chris K. My best bud lives in Louisville, Kentucky. And when I asked her, I went here to Louisville. I'd never been to Louisville. And she gave me directions, and I was like, and she said, well, be careful on the mountain. I drove literally all the way across Kentucky to Indiana, and I never seen a mountain. I've seen some hills. I was just like, I said, y'all don't have
mountains. But it was a big hill.
I said, you have rolling hills, but you don't have mountains. And then she came to West Virginia, and she goes, you're right. We don't have mountains. Actually, so blessed, this is what happened. My mom was pregnant with it was my oldest brother and sister. The next brother down from my sister. And my dad got a job in Chicago. So they went to Chicago and they had him. And then they moved back to West Virginia 2 years later. And my mom got pregnant with my next older brother. And my grandma got sick. So my mom went to Chicago to take care of her. And she had my brother in Chicago. And then she came back to West Virginia. And then she got pregnant with me and went to visit one of my aunts in Chicago, had me in Chicago, figured she was going to have another one, so they just stayed there until my brother was born. And then we moved back to West Virginia. Out of all of my siblings, my sister is the only one that was actually born in West Virginia.
Mm.
And that was just by accident because they were here and there was a snowstorm and mom went into labor.
Them snowstorms will get you every time.
Mm-hmm. Especially around here. And at that time, she lived in Roane County, which is up in the mountains. So they get a lot more snow than we get. I don't know. I just asked them why they kept leaving if they was just going to keep coming back.
Right.
Save yourself the time. Now, we did travel when I was, it was between 5 and 6, because it was, my dad just packed us all up into the station wagon, and we took off across the country, and we traveled all over out west, with the exception of Washington and California, for about 3 years before we came back to West Virginia.
Mm. So you did some traveling.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can remember some of it because I was so little, but it was really cool. The thing, I mean, we seen Wonderland Caves, we seen Yellowstone. We went to Snake River Canyon and to the Grand Canyon. And my dad said that he was doing it then because he figured that none of us would ever be able to afford to travel like that and see what's in our own country.
Mm.
Well, not technically my sister, Greg, because she was born in January. I have a brother born in February and another one in March. So the snowstorms wasn't the cause of all of us.
March what?
Which one? My brother.
Yeah.
My brother's was the 21st. My nephew's is the 22nd. My niece's is the 27th. And I'm not sure, she's the next sister-in-law, is the 30th.
So me and your nephew share a birthday.
Oh, okay. That's a good day.
What do you think? Oh, you like that?
Yeah.
Yep, they do.
The fancy.
They do cause babies.
Gotta do something to keep warm.
Magic.
Get snow.
That's the best way to keep warm. Ha!
Gonna be our tablecloth.
When the men get bored, where their minds go.
Beautiful.
You can see the.
Yeah, I like the pattern in it.
Yeah.
Not so much the color, but how it has looks kind of like what we have over here.
Yeah, like doily type.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
Yeah, you like that, huh?
Yeah, I love that.
Zach gave his approval on my crochet.
Yeah. So Blaz, yes, we do have. I have bear that goes through my yard every year.
Not much that you make with crochet that I actually am amazed by, but that's one of them.
You're not amazed by blankets.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah. Oh, blankets are basic, yeah.
But that, I'm like, holy shit. That's
probably 3 or 4 times a year in Huntington, which is one of our biggest cities. They have the DNR come down and they will tranquilize bears and move them further up into the mountains. I say let them forage around because one taking their habitat away.
Red show?
Mm-hmm.
Chris K. John, can you use the thread balls to make those snowflakes?
It all has to go in that clear bag anyway. It has to come out.
No. John, you can use the thread balls to make those snowflakes.
Anyway.
Yes.
I read it wrong.
Yes, I have about 12 different snowflake designs, plus balls. They like ornaments, angels, wings, all kinds of designs already.
Oh.
But I could probably use it to make, snowflakes as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I like those. Those are cool.
Yeah, they are.
So
They just sit on my table really nice.
That's what I started last night.
Okay.
Oh, really?
And then they just slide together to form the.
I know it sit very nicely on my table over there.
Yeah, that's good. But I have to make Christmas presents for somebody this year.
Zach was just amazed by what I was making. He's like, holy shit.
think I might be hungry.
Not the usual blankets I make. Little different.
What's the place for bingo?
Waiting on you.
Okay, let me put my crochet up. Grab my book. I need my book. Oh, there it is.
How did you know? And I don't even have my camera on.
Let me put my crochet back behind. Got my pen. Offset. Yeah,
Speed bingo.
Sure.
It's my turn to bingo.
Speed bingo.
Speed bingo?
Yeah.
No.
Chris says, show us, Joe, please.
Who?
Chris K asked you to show what you're working on.
Not right now. We're gonna play bingo, but I will post a picture of it. I can't, and you're playing bingo.
She said, not right now. She playing bingo, baby.
That's right. Bingo takes priority. That's right. I'll show you soon, Chris.
See, that's why I keep the same numbers. I ain't got to go look for it.
Exactly.
I got them wrote down in my notebook.
All right. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Round number 3.
Yeah.
Greg does not need to find his numbers. I'm going to slap him. This is round 3.
24.
Not off to a good start.
34. Oh, look at that. One on each one. 11.
44.
No.
32.
No.
2.
Oh, and I can put my pen down.
28.
Now I got to pick it back up.
60. 44. Look, I got 3 numbers already. Look at that. 37.
Look at you.
I only got one number on one card.
48. 56.
Dang, not one number yet.
10.
What's
Chris got 2. 8.
10.
50. 69. 25. 45. This isn't even super fast.
Nope.
17.
But I can do this.
16.
16.
46. 13. 52. 27. 5.
Need one
38.
number.
9. 21. 75. 36. 7. 22.
Okay, come through.
63. Chandler finally got one now. 53.
Come on.
73.
Oh, come on.
3.
67.
59.
72.
47.
Oh, I need 72.
I need 67.
4.
Bingo.
There she go.
Damn it, Annie.
What? Oh, crap. I won twice in one night. 4, 7, 16, 21, and 59.
Yep.
Does anybody else have a bingo out there with the numbers that are showing minus the 43?
I'm looking. Nope. Not on that one.
Shanda's got 3.
Nope.
All right, let's do a real speed bingo then.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, speed bingo, and I'm not stopping.
Oh shit.
Get ready to rumble.
All right, I'll stop after 30 numbers are called.
Ha.
Are you ready for a speed bingo? Go. 12, 22, 28, 7, 63, 20, 19, 17, 37, 39, 73, 5, 4, 53, 6, 67, 11, 47, 36, 58, 54, 1, 13, 16, 31, 29, 61, 21, 15, 62, 59. Take a break for a sec. Check your numbers.
Damn it.
Of course you do.
Sure, why not?
I needed doggone 52 forever. They did all them 50s except for mine.
Okay. 4, 7, 16, 21, and 59. And isn't that the numbers I won on last time?
Yep.
I'll be keeping those numbers. Connie gave me luck.
That's 3 for Annie.
I'm freaking blue. I was as bad as freaking Connie last week.
Yeah.
Chandra needed 25. Does anybody else got a bingo out there? Chandra, yours would have been in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I would have had a bingo there.
A long time.
And a bingo there. Yeah. You would have had so many bingos before you, guaranteed.
That's still, I'm just not getting it. Okay. Great say. Way down the line.
What's next, people? What?
More bingo.
John said he was going to sing to us tonight, you all.
Who?
John.
Who said that? Who said that?
I remember you said that.
Not.
You was going to sing during bingo.
Beth, you need to pick some better numbers then, girl. You need to pick my birthday.
Sing to us.
You need to pick Annie. You need to pick Annie's numbers. That'll help you out.
Okay.
Hey, Annie, I hear your kid calling you.
Hey, Joe.
Get a mixer.
When I tell him where I do that, my son doesn't talk.
Get a mix between. You gotta get a mix between Annie's numbers and Connie's numbers.
Actually, this is the luckiest that set of numbers has been in a long time.
Well, it's like, so you got 3 tonight. Connie had 3 last week. I remember I had 4 one night.
And let's say Greg had like what, 9 that one time?
Yeah, I think it was 8 or 9 that one night. Greg. But he was calling bingo before numbers were even coming up.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I remember that night because I just sit back and had a cigarette because there was no point in checking my numbers. These same numbers. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not.
Sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes I don't.
Sometimes I don't.
Joy's got nuts.
Mama's don't. Because
sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
We have an advantage, do we, Beth? Well, Beth, if you want
saying that they never have any good jingles anymore.
Beth, if you want the same advantage, come up on panel, girl.
Yep.
Yep. You see, I jumped up here real quick, fast, in a hurry.
But it doesn't really have an advantage, though. Yes, it gives you more numbers, but it's whether they get called or not.
Get to Raz John. That's a perk.
That's the perk.
That's the perk. We can mess with John.
See, because being on the panel doesn't really matter because Jess was on the panel and her numbers never got called for ever.
She changed them this when she started getting good luck.
Yeah. All right, let's do one more. Ready? Are you ready?
Yeah, this is round 5.
Bloop. 41. $71. 51. I see a pattern going here. 13. They all got ones in them. What's that for a pattern? 21. See? $44.
Oh yeah.
No, not really.
It's always a delay.
25. Not really, Jen, because the thing is, that's why we allow time for people to check their bingos. There's more than one bingo winner in most games. Especially if it's like a super speed bingo. Then there's like, remember that one time there was like 6 winners that one game?
Yeah, it was a bunch.
Where we stop at 25, 18, 62, 19. And by the way, Jen, I can have up to 9 other people on the panel with me. So there's that. 63. Everybody's just so shy they don't want to come on though. 7.
I'm shy.
Like me, I'm very shy and retiring.
That'd be me.
I'm
57.
shy.
75. Yeah, you get to come up on panel. You get to razz John. You get to crack jokes. Talk about whatever you want. Show off your stuff. 42. 29. 74. And also, by being on the panel, you get a second set of numbers to play with. 20. 22.
Mm.
67. 47. 15. All right, way to go, Sandra. You got 3. Way to go. Keep going, keep going. 34. That's my lucky number right there. 43. That's my lucky number right there, too. 45. 28. 68. 17. 59. 60. 24. Way to go, Beth. See? 9. It just depends on the numbers that are called. 12.
Come on.
Oh, Jen's got one left. 40.
I need 14.
Oh, Jen's got a bingo. Jen's got a bingo.
Good job, Jen.
See, just stealing.
Throw your numbers out there. Let us know what they are. 9,
19, 24, 57, 68.
Beth, you just got your wrench back again. Don't be doing that.
Congrats, Jim.
And yeah, Chandra, I needed 4 as well.
I needed 14.
I needed everything pretty much.
Uh-oh.
That was horrible.
I needed 2.
I needed 4, 3, 3.
And on the same numbers that I won at those other 2 games, so those must be really good numbers tonight.
Mm-hmm.
In there. You never fit.
Well, we can play one more round now, or we can wait a bit just for the last one.
We can play one more round, and I got to go to bed. Just simply because I'm old and I'm tired.
Oh, so you want to win one more time, is what you're saying?
I want to win one more time. That's what I'm saying.
But it's my turn.
Okay.
Okay, I'll let Joe win.
Joe hasn't won yet. Well, way to go. Annie. Me, Annie, Jen. Holy cow. Annie. Yeah, so I got to get the wheel off of Jeff, and we'll get those numbers in place. Add these ones in.
Is this a speed round or regular round?
Regular. Well, it's a little 6 seconds, no big deal.
Yeah.
Let's go with a 48.
Not off to a good start.
Then a 7.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A 15.
No.
Nope.
18.
No.
Well,
Yeah, that'll work.
54. 57. 55. Well, I remember that one day Chandra came in. She was bringing out of the blue, just freaking 2 in a row, wasn't it? 50. 19. 46. 59. There are a lot of green balls up on there. What the hell's up with that?
59.
29.
You mean 56 too?
Come on.
73. I said 56.
I didn't hear it.
We're just not listening. 70. I don't have one number yet. 37. Winners will be drawn at the end of the month. We're going to have a
next week, right?
14 and 5. It'll be next week. It'll be on the 30th. So it'll be New Year's Eve. No, 31. 31st. New Year's Eve. And if Ivy B still wants me to do her numbers, I'm not dressing up as a sexy Santa, but I do have a Santa tie. That might be the only thing I'd be wearing. So.
The only thing?
The only.
It matters, John.
From the chest, from the waist up, will be the only thing I'll be wearing. 43.
44.
No, 43. 38.
9,622.
41.
Jen says we don't run that kind of channel, John.
5.
Sure we do.
She said she would. Said she wanted to see
holiday.
62.
Beth says it better be a long tie.
Didn't say it. Beth did. 30. It's a wide tie. 68. 4. 32. See, and you guys think I'm the one that gets this stuff. I'm not. 40.
He really is, you all. He's corrupted us all. But it's okay.
Yeah.
It's a journey.
72. 21. 11.
Uh-oh. Jessica.
17. 10. 63. You guys, stop. Stop. 60. 34. It's you out, Beth. 45. 8. Nobody has a bingo yet. You guys gotta have some numbers on here.
Well, what number? Keep going.
61.
Need 65.
I need
42.
I need 16.
44 and 74.
65.
Bingo.
That's a good year.
Joe's got a bingo.
I heard that.
That's for Z-Man. It's 10, 17, 40, 56, 65.
There you go. Bloopity bloop, bloop, bloop. Did anybody else get a bingo on that one? No 12, no 20. Beth got 1.
Well, just think at the first of the year, Beth, you can change numbers if you want.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyone can.
Yeah, you have to be at least be in the chat when we're pulling the numbers. That way it just makes it fair. Because it's too hard. It's too hard for somebody to watch everybody else's numbers and then say, okay, you got a bingo on this day. You know, we're going to put your name on the board, blah, blah, blah. Right. And that's like when we draw it too. You have to be there when we draw it as well. Just to make it fair for everybody, right? Because you are getting a free gift. And the thing is, you know,
Beth says you can put money on me changing my numbers. LOL.
Well, I will see you all tomorrow. John, you doing a daytime show tomorrow, or are you working?
I'm doing a daytime show. I'm not working as far as I know.
I'll be in whenever because we're doing our Christmas tomorrow for Zach.
Yeah, so you should spend Christmas with Zach.
Well, yeah, I just whenever everybody leaves or his dad leaves and stuff, I'll be in after that. Meow.
No, Jen, we're not gonna give yours to Beth. Oh yeah, I guess we can give it to Beth. Okay, I suppose. But no, I think I'm pretty sure that the last time Jess drew it, Mateo wasn't here, but he still won because he was the winner because it was a live event that she did draw it on. Mateo was the winner, so you don't have to be here to be the winner on the wheel.
Of the wheel, but you have to be here to play bingo in order to get your name on the wheel.
To get on the wheel, right.
All right, everybody. I hope you had a good night. You're taking off, Annie, and Joe will be Christmas tomorrow. What are you doing tomorrow, Lorna? Sleeping?
What's tomorrow? Saturday?
Yep, all day.
Yes, I'm gonna hang out with you tomorrow.
What?
She's gonna take my place.
What time?
I'm not sure yet. It'll probably be early.
He says that, and then it'll be like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's early for me.
It all depends on what my schedule is and who calls me, right? So that's my dilemma. That's my dilemma of the day.
So we got to wait on the booty call.
No. Well, Jen, everyone has to have different rules. That way, you know.
It makes life more interesting.
You can't always be the same all the time. That's like saying, blue 9. Blue 9? Blue 9? No. Okay.
Well,
next one.
Well, if I see you on, I'll come on. That's what I'll do. Because I'm trying to, I don't know what I got to do. I got to do something. Oh, I got to get up early so I can go and mail these Calamandans off.
Mail what off?
Calamandans.
What is that?
It's like an orange, but it tastes like a lemon.
Oh, that sounds yummy.
You see, I'm sitting here sucking it.
I love lemons.
Oh my God. You would love this calamari. I promise. You see, I'm sitting here just, and it's so juicy. Oh my God. It is.
Yeah, I peel lemons.
You didn't see, well, I take it you didn't see my video, but I harvest today.
Ah. Well, I will catch you all tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.
Sure.
Good
If you want
night.
to be with us, we'll be over in the Hangout, which I'm opening right now. So I'll be there for a bit. So take care, have fun. We'll see y'all later.
Okay.
Night.